everything has its time. Show me a reason and I'll show you a rhyme. Cats fit on the windowsill, children fit in the snow. Why do I feel I don't fit in anywhere I go? Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've gotta be where my spirit can be free. Gotta find my corner of the sky. Every man has his daydreams, every man has his goal. People like the way dreams have of sticking to the soul. Thunderclouds have their lightning, nightingales have their song. And you don't see I want my life something more than long. Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've gotta be where my spirit can run free. Gotta find my corner of the sky. So many men have destined to settle for something small. But I won't rest until I know that I have it all. So don't ask where I'm going, just listen when I'm gone. Far away you'll hear me singing softly to the dawn. Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. Run free, gotta find a corner in the sky. flows and flows of angel hair, and ice cream castles in the air, and feather canyons everywhere. I've looked at clouds that way, but now they only block the sun. They rain and snow on everyone. So many things I would have done, but clouds get in my way. I've looked at clouds from both sides now, and up and down, and still somehow it's cloud illusions I recall. I really don't know clouds at all. Moons and Junes and Ferris wheels, the dizzy dancing way you feel as every fairy tale comes real. I've looked at love that way, but now it's just another show. You're leaving laughing when you go, and if you care, don't let them know. Don't give yourself away. I've looked at love from both sides now, from give and take, and still somehow it's love's illusions I recall. I really don't know love at all. Tears and fears and feeling proud. Say I love you right out loud. Dreams and schemes and circus crowds. I looked at life that way, but now old friends are acting strange. They shake their heads, they say I've changed. Well, something's lost, but something's gained. I'm living every day. I've looked at life from both sides now, from win and lose, and still somehow it's life's illusions I recall. I really don't know life at all. I've looked at life from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow Well, folks, welcome to Spontaneous Saturday. My name is Aaron Shows, and I'm broadcasting here in Los Angeles, California. Internet working or not on this Saturday. Hope you're all doing well. This is a rough start, but it's okay. We're moving along, and we're calling an audible, and we're just going to do it no matter what. And that's how spontaneous things work. Sometimes curveballs are thrown. You have to sort of react and just go with the flow. So there was a concert. Who was the artist? I think it was it Keith Jarrett, maybe, the jazz pianist. There's an album somewhere out there. I think it was him. And basically he had to travel all day to get to this gig, and it was not supposed to happen. And he gets there, and the piano has half of the hammers like not functioning properly, and they're making clicking sounds and stuff. And it was going to be a recorded album and in front of a live audience. And so he just basically said, I'm going to improvise this whole program around the piano's problems. And so he used the hammer issues as percussion things, and the whole album, I'm curious, I think maybe it's live. It's somewhere maybe it's Cologne. It might be live in Cologne. Keith Jarrett. It's an entirely improvised solo piano album. And the story goes that the whole thing was supposed to be much more clean, but everything was not in order and not ready for him. And he thought, we're going to do it anyways. It's fine. I think he was also sick too, maybe. All these, all the when it rains, it pours kind of things. But anyhow, it's not that bad here. The piano's working. The mic is working. I think I'm working. So anyhow, so tonight it's going to be a little bit of an audible. That's okay. But the theme is coming of age. And this, I don't really know how I began thinking about this. But the theme came to me of all these songs that are sort of about growing up and the things that Well, a couple weeks ago we had a theme that was Child at Heart. That may have actually been the same stream last month. So Child at Heart was about childhood and things that you think of when you're a child, and sort of the innocence perspective of the world. And I thought maybe it'd be kind of cool to kind of transition to the next part where you're growing up and you're realizing all the things that your parents or guardians are telling you. Some of it is real, some of it's to protect you from the actual real. And it's you kind of learn on your own. We all kind of do. We find our own way. So anyhow, that's kind of what spawned this. Is I wanted to see what would come out of this. And so opening there, I had a song called "Corner in the Sky," and that's a Stephen Schwartz song from the musical Pippin, which I think came out in the 70s. And then followed that with Joni Mitchell's Both Sides Now. And that's also one of those things that she recorded that twice because she wrote that when she was very young. And everyone criticized her of saying, you can't look at love from both sides. You're so young. You haven't experienced all the things that love can throw at you. And so she said, okay. And then she got older. She re-recorded the song. And it's very different. It has like strings, and it's not that solo guitar thing from like her early version. So you kind of have the A-B contrast of the young version and the older version. Very, very different. And so I thought I would do my own different one. So I gave it a 6/8 swing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. That's kind of how that came. Anyway, trying something different, right? So I've always played that song the way it's written, and you can always change things. So tonight's about changing things. That's what we're going to do. Let's see here. Do I have my phone on me? I do. I need to make sure since I don't have internet right now, I need to make sure I've got this set list correct. Yes, okay. That is correct. Cool. Yes, that and that. So yeah, there's a lot of things that are different tonight than usual, but that's okay. Let's see. So next up is a request. This is from Jez. So this past week, Clem Burke was a fantastic drummer, and he was best known as being the drummer from Blondie back in the, late 70s, 80s, all that stuff. And Blondie, my favorite song of hers is probably her biggest hit, which is the... a song called Call Me. Call me, oh no, call me, anytime, call me. But anyhow, I won't do that one tonight. I'm going to do a song that's a little bit more drum involved, I think. All right, here we go. Heavy drums, cool. This is another one of Blondie's hits. And yes, again, so Jez requested this one, Something Blondie. And so this isn't quite coming of age, but it's quasi. It's coming of age adjacent. So thank you, Jez, for this request. This is called Heart of Glass, and the singer is Blondie.
La
Heart of Glass. That is Blondie. And yes, for Clem, that is, R.I.P., but fantastic drummer. And that drum machine is nowhere near as amazing as he was. But yes, it's a fun song. And I love that the middle section has that major 2 chords. So da 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 da, which is then da 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 da. That's too soft and peaceful. You want that kind of more sharp sound there. Anyhow, yes, cool. All right, well, I will do. Let's see. Let's go to the chat first in this and see who is here this afternoon / evening. Okay. Well, I've been doing this in the past, so we might as well do this again here. I don't know if you did this last month or not, but for those of you that have not tuned in live or haven't been able to in the past few weeks, we've been doing this. So the chat, we'll see who is here in song. Welcome to Spontaneous Saturday. We have reached the time to sing the chat. And this time I've chosen a classical piano and string sound because everything today is unplanned. First in the chat we have Jill Herzog. Hello. Next in the chat we have Zhenghua Shensheng. Hello. And next in the chat we have Raspberries. That sounds like a different song. I won't go there, all right. And next up in the chat, we have Robert Varner. Hello, Robert. And next in the chat, we have Cam Platz. Cam Platz. Cam Platz. Hello. And I see that here is Rue Sexton. Hello, Rue. And next in the chat, I see it's Georges. Hello, Georges, hello. I think I see next in the chat is Jazz M. Jazz is from Wales. Hello, Jazz. And I see the next one in the chat is Lost One. I hope you're enjoying the show. And we're glad that you, the lost one, has found us. This is called Stretching Times. Stretching Times, I'm scrolling down the chat. I think that's all I see. I think that's all I see. All I see here. So that must conclude the chat. Welcome, folks. All right, let's get on to something different here. This one is definitely a coming-of-age song. I'll try something different here. Oh, I see Cam says Kristen's in the kitchen. Okay. Kristen's in the kitchen. Hello. All right. I hope you enjoy this next one. Mrs. Wagner's pies and walked off to look for America. Kathy, I said as we boarded a Greyhound in Pittsburgh, Michigan seems like a dream to me now. It took me 4 days to hitchhike from Saginaw. I've come to look for America. Laughing on the bus, playing games with the faces. She said the man in the gabardine suit was the spy. I said, be careful, his bow tie is really a camera. Toss me a cigarette, I think there's one in my raincoat. We smoked the last one an hour ago. So I looked at the scenery. She read her magazine, and the moon rose over an open field. I'm lost, she said, although I knew she was sleeping. I'm empty and aching, and I don't know why. Counting the cars on the New Jersey Turnpike, they've all come to look for America. All come to look for America. That is called America by Simon and Garfunkel, and full of alliteration to other tunes. That one had the Spy, and it had the Sleeping, and it had at the end there the other America song. Yes, so, all right, next up here, I was going to go over to the organ here, but I can't do that. I could do it, but I wouldn't have any way to look at you all. You wouldn't see me, you just see my hands. And that's no fun. Or I could just do the face by itself, and that's also no fun. All right. So we're going to stay here and try the next thing here. All right, so we've had a lot of variety so far. This one was a request from Cam. And I see here Cam says that Bob and Nancy are watching in Chicago. Hello, Bob and Nancy in Chicago. Hello, Bob and Nancy from Chicago. All right, welcome. So this next one, was a request from Cam from the 1960 movie. And I think we all know this one very, very well, but I'm going to try it in a different way. So we'll see how this goes. This is a little more of a jazz version of this Rodgers and Hammerstein song. turn the light on. Your life, little girl, is an empty page that men will want to write on, to write on. You are 16, going on 17, baby, it's time to think. Better beware, canny and careful, baby, you're on the brink. You are 16, going on 17, fellows will fall in line. Eager young lads and robots and cats will offer you food and wine. Totally unprepared are you to face the world of men. Timid and shy and scared are you of things beyond your ken. You need someone older and wiser telling you what to do. I am 16, going on 18. I'll take care of you. Get that math right. I am 16, going on 17, baby, I know I'm naive. Fellows I meet tell me I'm sweet, and willingly I'll believe. I am 16, going on 17, innocent as a rose. Bachelor dandies, drinkers of brandies, what do I know of those? Totally unprepared am I to face the world of men. Timid and shy and scared am I of things beyond my ken. I need someone older and wiser telling me what to do. You are 17, going on 18. I'll depend on you. When you're 16, going on 17, waiting for life to start, somebody kind who touches your mind will suddenly touch your heart. Oh, when that happens, after it happens, nothing is quite the same. Somehow you'll know you'll jump up and go if ever he calls your name. Oh, gone are the old ideas of life, the old ideas grow dim. Lo and behold, become someone's wife, belong to him. You may think this kind of adventure never may come to you. Darling, 16, going on 17, wait a year or two, and that's how you get from 16 to 18. Waiting 2 years. There's your, I don't know, Frank Sinatra version of 16 going on 17. It really works as a jazz tune. Kind of a two-step. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like that a little bit better, actually. Sometimes that happens. And you just go with it. So, yes. All right. How do you like that one? Do you like the 16 going on 18? Math is not my strong suit. But actually, I did pretty well in math up through algebra. When I got beyond algebra, we got into geometry and trigonometry. I never had calculus, but I remember this was in high school when we started to do more complex algebra and then getting into trigonometry. I think I had my first C's and maybe even had one D at one point in trig. I used to, and this was not for lack of trying, because I really wanted to be good at this, and I used to go into school early. I remember this to get tutoring. I think it was at like 6:30 or 7 in the morning before school began for tutoring. The teacher would offer that for trigonometry because I just could not understand why math had letters in it. We had to have math was always taught to you. This is another one of those coming of age things. Math was taught to you. It's numbers. This is how math works. And then you get into older years and they go, oh no, we're going to include A, B, C, D, all the letters that we've taught you for words. No, this is now for math, and my brain couldn't do it. So. Yeah, I really worked hard at that, and trigonometry was I just could not grasp all those things. Anyway, I'm going on a tangent here. Wah, wah. All right. But I should be able to count a year, which is why I don't know. I don't know why I couldn't get that, but yes. All right. Well, this next one is certainly a coming of age song. I see all of your chiming in on this. Yes, math struggles are real, and they can be mean too. Most of my average math issues are mean. Yeah, musicians count. I mean, for me, I love counting to 12. That's what I just did actually there. It seems like 4/4 time, but it's in triplets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But anyhow, yes, that's about as far as I go. Most of us go up to 4, sometimes 6, but 3 and 4s are generally the most accepted. Even the 4/4 that I just did for you is all 3s. It's 4 groups of 3. So 3s and 4s are kind of what we do. And so 16 going on 17 is just beyond our grasp, at least for me. And of course 16 to 18, there you go, that makes a lot of sense. All right, this next one here, I'm gonna try to change some melody notes of this. This is another thing I want to try, that I don't know if I've done much. I do a little bit of this, but basically singing a song with the idea of the song, but changing the melody a little bit. And I might play it first and then sort of change some things. But this is a Stevie Nicks song, also about just going through something in life and growing up. So anyhow, my mom says, "Oh, hello, Grandpa." Hello. I didn't know. I guess you two were together? I was saying hello to my mom, but I didn't see. I see. I'm scrolling back up here. You're sitting. Okay, you're in Pennsylvania. Okay, well, hello to both of you. Hi, Grandpa. I see you're all saying that too. Okay. Welcome. Yeah, there's the next one here is Stevie Nicks, and I'm going to try just to play with the melody a little bit and not quite follow it to a T. And that's also how you evade the YouTube copyrights. Not that I care about that, because I don't. But anyhow, you'll know this one. older too. I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I built my life around you. But time makes you bolder, and children get older, and I'm getting older too. I'm getting older too. So take this love, take it down. If you climb a mountain and you turn around, if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, well, the landslide will bring you down, 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 down. And if you see my reflection in the snow covered hills, well, maybe the landslide will bring it down. Well, the landslide will bring you down, down, down. Yeah, don't quite hear it like that. And goodness me, yeah. It really takes a different meaning. It's amazing how if you change elements like that, that the song can just kind of morph and it becomes something different. You've heard it the same way your whole life. And it just takes something like that where you just change the harmonies, change the melody, but it's the same words, but they take a different form. Music is amazing that simply just changing chords and the melody line, you know, it gives it a different feel. I mean, you could have done that one so many different ways. You know, that one's normally in a major key, but singing that same thing, I mean, if I go back there and see like, well, I've been afraid of changing, it's suggesting major key. That's minor there. But if you change it and this goes really dark, well, I've been afraid of changing. I built my life around you. It really takes a different thing. But time makes you bolder. Children get older and I'm getting older too. It becomes much, much darker. So there's so much you can do simply by just changing the chords of something and slight things of melody there. Anyhow, We know all this, right? This is what we do every week. All right, next up here is a famous, Cameron says, just like variable equation. Yes, there's plenty of variables in music, and I can't even think, with 88 keys and the combinations of each of those keys with another key, it already gets to be incredible. The just exponentially there. But that's where human beings come into play, is that you're taking your experience of your own life and infusing that into what you do. And so all the things that I've heard my whole life influence how I play and how I sing and what I think for melodies and stuff. So each of us is different that way. We all have our own experiences that we bring to the table. And so if you become an artist and do things like painting or singing or dancing, whatever it may be, your voice, I can't remember who it was, but that said, only you can mess up like you do, meaning that your mistakes are unique to you. And it's so important because your mistakes, oftentimes, no one else can ever make that mistake the way you made that mistake. And that may not even be a mistake. It may be the accident that you need to go somewhere different. And life is much that way, as we all have plenty of us learned that accidents sometimes become blessings. Anyhow, this is a Beatles tune. I'm going to change this rhythm as well. Let's see, and see where this goes. I don't know if I'll sing this, but I'll probably play it for you. This is a Beatles tune that everyone knows. That is the Beatles called In My Life. And yeah, that takes a kind of different groove there too. It's much more slow in the recording, but again, kind of this. Anyhow, yes. Trying different things here. This next one I'll do just completely sans drums, and this is one of my favorites, definitely my favorite artist. This was a request from Brooks, who I don't think is here right now. He may be here tomorrow, but Razbuzz says whenever he watches me play, consider giving up. No. That I feel that way myself all the time. I just go watch an Oscar Peterson video and think, yeah, no, I need to quit. But I never do. And you just look at that and take inspiration from I do this from people that I look up to. And it's all that way. We all stand on the shoulders of people that came before us. And I mean, this is how music and art and everything with life is that the other people have suffered through all the things that we can take shortcuts and build from there and then find our own new challenges and stuff. So never give up that way, Marco. Yeah, that's something you should always hold on to. There's so much joy with music. And like I said, no one can mess up like you can. I'm the same way. No one can mess up like I can. And I can mess up all the time. I do this every week and make so many mistakes. But I turn those into, I don't know, something that saves me sometimes. It's amazing how pretty much if you have the vocabulary, I don't know how to put that, which takes time to learn the bigger words and things, in vocabulary. But if you have the vocabulary in music to sort of save yourself, anything you do can be saved that way. So if I'm playing in this key, or say I'm playing in this key, and I hit that note, it doesn't quite fit, but I can move everything else and save it. By itself sounds bad. And then save it. Same note. Same note. Same note. Same note. Same note. All these chords, same note. So you see, you can really do that. You can make one note, even though it sounds bad. If you can take the time by yourself, which is what I've done and still do every day, take the time by yourself to explore what can go with that note. And you can find ways for almost every chord to somehow make it work. And I'm showing you there, I'm just kind of walking down bass note wise. There's something jazzy in all those things. Every note has that possibility. It's a mistake at some point, and then you find a way to save that. Who is it that said salvation is a half step away? It's very true in music. Salvation is a half step away. Anyhow, this is my favorite artist, and I'm going to play this one for you. This is Billy Joel. Slow down, you crazy child. So ambitious for a juvenile. But then if you're so smart, tell me, why are you still so afraid? Where's the fire? What's the hurry about? You better cool it off before you burn it out. You got so much to do and only so many hours in a day. Hey, you know that when the truth is told, that you can get what you want or you can just get old. You're gonna kick off before you even get halfway through. When will you realize Vienna waits for you? doing fine. You can't be everything you want to be before your time, although it's so romantic on the borderline tonight. Too bad, but it's the life you lead. You're so ahead of yourself, you forgot what you need. Oh, you can see when you're wrong, you know you can't always see when you're right. You're right. You got your passion, you got your pride, but don't you know that only fools are satisfied? Dream on, but don't imagine they'll all come true. Why don't you realize Vienna waits for you? Take the phone off the hook and disappear for a while. It's alright, you can afford to lose a day or two. Ooh, when will you realize Vienna waits for you? You know that when the truth is told, that you can get what you want or you can just get old. You're gonna kick off before you even get halfway through. Oh, why don't you realize Vienna waits for you? When will you realize Vienna waits for you? That song's called Vienna by Billy Joel. It came from his Stranger album, 1977. And the story he tells for this song is that he took a trip to visit his father, who lived in Germany. And he was seeing that in Europe, that the elderly were treated much more as they were much more useful to society. They weren't thrown away in some home somewhere or put away, to have care somewhere else. He would see elderly ladies in the street sweeping up or doing something like washing something or selling something, or everyone had a purpose and still had a use even into older age. And so he was feeling that sense that everything in Europe was slower, but in a way where you sort of enjoyed more of life. And so he wrote this song called Vienna, and the song opens with, slow down, you crazy child. You're so ambitious for, he's singing to himself about, American being so fast and get everything done so quickly. And saying, just take a second here and enjoy life. You've got all this time. It doesn't matter if you're young or old, you have time, and you just make it every day count, and you find something to give yourself purpose. And that's where that song came from. It's amazing. I myself have seen that, my travels, it's the pace. If you live here in the States and you go to Europe, the pace of life in general, this is not, obviously there's exceptions everywhere you go, but in general is a little bit more laid back, a little bit more savoring the present moment. And they've been around a lot longer than this country has. So there's definitely that length of time. So anyway, I see Jerry is here. Hello, Jerry. He is not in the country right now as well. I believe it is late where he is too. But that's why we have these streams, because once a month we can all gather here abroad and here locally. So anyhow, I hope you enjoyed that song, Vienna. It's a great song. I do like that he uses the word take the phone off the hook. That concept is completely gone now. There is no hook to begin with anymore. But thank you for your Jerry, thank you for the super chat. I didn't see that just till now. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And you are amazing as well. Thank you. All right, one more for you folks today. This is an hour and a half. We're not too bad. One more for you. Last week, I ended my program with a Bruce Hornsby tune. And I've decided that today I'm going to do the same thing. A different song, though, since there is a Bruce Hornsby song that fits this theme of coming of age. He wrote this song, co-wrote this song with Don Henley. Now, I have a fear because whenever I play Don Henley or the Eagles, YouTube does not like that. And so if the stream cuts out, for the Germans out there, es tut mir leid. I'm so sorry if that happens. But yeah, I'm going to play this anyway. It's Bruce Hornsby in the range, but Don Henley also recorded his own version of this too. Hello, Christian. Hello, folks that have been joining here. I've missing this. Nancy's here as well. Hello, Nancy. Glad to see you all here. And Matt here as well. Hello, Matt. So yes, this is a Bruce Hornsby tune, and again is probably a little bit slower of a tune. I'm going to take this a little bit faster. Yeah, yes, I will. Just because we're going to close out the show with this one, so a little bit more up tempo. But anyhow, yeah, whenever I play Eagles stuff, which I have not done in years now, YouTube hates this, and so yeah, Don Henley and I share the same birthday, and that is about where it ends, because his thoughts on folks playing his music is not very sharing. So there are certain artists that you can't really play covers of on YouTube, and the Eagles is certainly one of those. And I used to do, people request Hotel California, and I would play it, and then everything would go awry, and you get channel strikes and stuff. I'm just nope, not doing that. So the Eagles are usually out of my wheelhouse, unless I can change the melody. There you go. I could really mess with everything then, where it wouldn't catch me. But anyhow, this should be fine. It's a co-written song. Again, with Don Henley and Bruce Hornsby. This is called The End of the Innocents. And beautiful song. I'm going to take it a little faster than usual, but I hope you enjoy this. This is the last one for the evening, folks. The End of the Innocents. Very appropriate for coming of age. often fail, but we've been poisoned by these fairy tales. The lawyers clean up the small details, 'cause Daddy had to lie. Oh, but I know a place where we can go, wash away this sin. We'll sit and watch the clouds roll by, tall grass wave in the wind. Oh, you can lay your head back on the ground and let your hair fall all around me. I'll offer up your best defense, but this is the end. This is the end of the innocence. Who knows how long this will last? Now we've come so far, so fast. Somewhere back there in the dust, that same small town in each of us. I need to remember this, so baby, give me just one last kiss and let me take a long last look before we say goodbye. Oh, but I know a place where we can go, wash away this sin. Sit and watch the clouds roll by and tall grass wave in the wind. Oh, lay your head back on the ground and let your hair fall all around me. I'll offer up your best defense. Oh, this is the end. Oh, this is the end of the innocence. Lay your head back on the ground and let your hair fall all around me. I'll offer up your best defense. Oh, this is the end. Oh, this is the end of the innocence. Oh, of the innocence. evening, everyone. I hope you enjoy the show. On this spontaneous Saturday, and I'll be back tomorrow night to bring you more coming of age tunes, coming of age tunes. We're all growing up together. See you guys later.
Little ditty about Jack and Diane, two American kids growing up in the heartland. Jack is gonna be a football star. Diane's debutante backseat. Jackie's car. Sucking on chili dog outside taste freeze. Diane sitting on Jackie's lap, he got his hands between his knees. Jackie say, hey Diane, let's run off behind the shady trees. Dribble off those Bobby Brooks, let me chew wood opportunities. Say, oh yeah, life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. Oh yeah, life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. To walk on. Jack sits back, flexes his thoughts for the moment, scratches his head and does his best James Dean. Well, then there, Diane gotta run off to the city. Diane says, baby, you ain't missing nothing. Jack say, oh yeah.